Hey, what's up everyone, Mikey WF here, and today we're going to be doing that video on the data battles that I was talking about in my Read Mine discussion video. And we're going to be doing kind of a tier list sort of thing for the whole thing, okay? So, I just want to start this off by saying this is my opinion, my brother and I made this list, so it's just based off of our experience. It's not going to be like, oh, this one was the hardest, so this is the best, oh, this one was the easiest, so it's the best. It's what we were looking for from the bosses, what we got in our experiences, and I just want to see what you all think about it. Definitely leave your list below in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my music, especially my last Kingdom Hearts song that's about Shion and the Seesaw Trio. You'll love it, I guarantee it. Kicking things off at number 13, the boss I thought was the absolute worst was Sayax. He is no fun. I hate his gimmick. I hate everything about that fight. I hate all the invincibility he has. I hate that he can stun you and stuff and just murder you. It's so not fun. The Kingdom Hearts 2 one was kind of fun and way longer, but this fight does not hold a candle to that one. It's just tedious and I don't like it. At number 12, we have Luxord. I hated this fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 and ain't no better here. In fact, I think it's worse. I love this fight at the Keyblade Graveyard because it was easy as shit, but this one is, it's just that bullshit thing of find the card, hit it, oh no, I hit the wrong card, so I'm gonna blow up and now my timer thing is just going to go down. I don't know, this gimmick thing is not for me. I know lots of people like this fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 and will probably enjoy this, and good on you. It's not for me though. At number 11 we have Ansem. Now here's where I stopped being so bitchy and critical, I guess, because Ansem was annoying, kinda hard, but I feel like he was way more annoying than he was hard. Like, his moves aren't really that hard to figure out and know when you need to block, when you need to attack. The worst part is when you get put into that room of darkness or whatever, you legit can't do anything if you don't have any MP. You just have to block and avoid his attacks. It's stupid. Number 10, we have Terra Nord. This dude was interesting. He was kind of fun once you knew what you had to do and what his patterns and stuff were, but figuring out what his patterns were sucked. I did not like that part, but I enjoyed the rest of the boss once you got to that part, you know. You had to reflect his little projectiles back at him, hit him at the right time, block everything else, or dodge when he turns red, because then he can't, like, take hit stun or whatever. No, you can't block his attacks, that's what it is. At number 9, we have Xigbar, good old Uncle Ziggy. This boss fight is way harder than it is in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's kind of stressful, because you gotta block everything back at him to get his little situation command thing, the showdown event, whatever they call those now. And that's really the only way to get him open so you can use your combos on him and stuff. Otherwise you can shoot magic at him and try to shot lock him, but he doesn't take much damage really until after he's been weakened after the showdown event. Like, this fight can be mad stressful, but if you're patient and like this kind of stuff, I can see why it's really fun to some people. But if you're an impatient bitch like me, it's just stressful. Okay, at number 8, we have Dark Riku. This boss fight was fun, but I feel like it was way too easy. I beat him in 3 minutes on my first try. Seriously. Like, his gimmick is that he'll block you and then counterblast if you hit him while his barrier's up, but it's really easy to just not hit him when he's shielding or whatever. However, I have seen some people on Twitter say that this fight was really hard for them, and I'm sorry if this fight is hard for you, but I don't see what makes it hard. Okay, number 7, we have Larxene. Another kinda easy fight, but I think harder than Dark Riku, so I put her above him in this. She does move around a lot more and is way faster and then can make clones of herself to come at you, but when you just see her pattern and stuff, it's really easy to know when to block, and then she goes into hit stun, I think, way more easily than any of the other bosses do in this, so sucks to suck, Larxene. At number 6, we have Marluxia, Larxene's partner in crime. Now, if you like the fight in 2, you'll like this fight. However, I feel like it's a little harder in 2 because you have that countdown thing the whole time. Meanwhile, in this, you only get it in 2 parts. When you get his health low enough, like to hit the halfway mark, and then again when you get him down to 1 HP, and it just starts counting down super fast. I do think the fight is fun though, and he has a weakness. He's like, you use fire on him, he takes a lot of damage, especially when his armor's up. Like, fire just eats away at his armor. Moving up to number 5, we're in the top 5 people. It is Vinius. Now, I really liked this fight. Emphasis on liked, but we'll get into why that's past tense later. This fight is so cool because it's really challenging, but it's fair. I think most of these bosses are actually really fair. They just come with their own challenges that mess with certain players, you know? I liked learning his patterns. I liked learning that you can stop his desperation move before it starts, which I think is a nice touch because some of these are too much. What I don't like about this fight that I feel like the Marluxia one did better is that when he gets down to like his last HP bar or like really last few hit points is he just goes into this mode where you can barely fucking hit him. You have to try so hard and you're probably going to die unless you're just like god at this game, which I am not, but that's just me. Some people may like that, and that's cool if you do. Okay, at number 4 we have Master Xehanort. This is what the final boss should have been. The music, the difficulty, this boss fight is so good. I love it. Now, but the thing, this is hard as balls though. Like, it's really hard. But like when you learn him, it takes a while, especially for me when you're a player that doesn't really do that. You're just like going in all hack and slashing and hoping for the best. You do have to pay attention to some things. He has some moves that you can't block, some moves that you need to dodge out of the way because you can't, you're gonna dodge into them, I mean, because if you block them, something will happen to you. I won't say what, but yeah. And he has some other moves that'll lower your HP literally. Like he'll cut your bar little by little so that like to a point where once more and withstand combo. Wait, I think those are the same thing. But whatever, you know what I mean. They won't save you. It's crazy. At number 3, we have young Xehanort. I love this fight. I have the weirdest love-hate relationship with young Xehanort. I hate him for what he did to me in Birth by Sleep and in Dream Job Distance, but his music is so good that it has somehow made me like him, and this fight is really fun. I also really liked that they included a time stop thing where like he just freezes everything around you and then gets armor and you have to take it down, but like he's still coming at you really hard with a bunch of hymns because he made clones somehow, but whatever. It's a really good time to me. Okay, at number 2, we have my favorite Kingdom Hearts villain, Xemnas. Now this fight is hard as shit, to be honest. To me personally, I think Xemnas is the hardest fight in the game. Well, in this bit, in the LimitCut episode, not the game. That goes to the secret boss. But I honestly feel like he is a secret boss because I don't know what the hell I did to beat him. I just did. I just happened. Especially because I could have sworn those lasers would have killed me at the end, but I somehow survived it all, went into rage form before he could hit me after I was stunned, and then beat him. But yeah, that's Xemnas. And at number 1, we have one of my favorite Kingdom Hearts characters ever, one of my favorite video game characters ever, Xion. This fight is everything. I love how she just zips around the stage. I love how she beats the shit out of you all fast. I love that she has those light things like Roxas, but it knocks away your HP bar. This is what she deserved. She gets to beat the fuck out of Sora for a little bit, and I loved every minute of it until I unfortunately won. And the music is amazing. I swear Vector to the Heavens gets better every fucking remix it gets. People describe this fight as like one of the most anime fights in all of Kingdom Hearts, and I honestly can't think of a better description because it's very fast, it's a lot, it's lights everywhere, and it's awesome. And that's gonna do it for my The Real Organization LimitCut episode boss fight tier list. It's not really a tier list, it's just my ranking of them. Be sure to let me know your rankings of all the bosses down below in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button, share it with your friends. I want to see what everyone really thinks about all this. This has been Mikey WF, and I'll catch you next time.